I will now show you how to angle work planes at different offset distances from each other, so you can then create sketches on different work planes and create much more complex shapes using the loft2 tool. Start off by drawing a simple shape on the base work plane. Then click on work plane, new work plane, and drag a new work plane, a set value above the base work plane. Then, while that work plane is selected, always remember to make a new sketch and click OK. Then, on this work plane, draw a line somewhere on the work plane and toggle construct it. You can then make a new work plane at a set angle using that as your axis. So if you manipulate it so you can see it, you can use the drag handle to drag out to the set angle you want, and again click OK. As before, make a new sketch onto that work plane whilst it is still selected red. Always remember to do this. Then onto that work plane we can draw another sketch. So as you can see, you now have two sketches on two different work planes at set angles and a set distance from each other. You will do this one more time. So click on work plane, new work plane, drag the new work plane out to the set value you want, click OK, and again make a new sketch onto this work plane. Click on the view on the work plane tool and then select perhaps the rectangle tool this time and draw out a square or a rectangle somewhere in the position you feel you may want it. We will now try to loft between these three different sketches. So we go to feature, loft3 profiles. You will see that the last sketch we made is already been selected because it has just been drawn. We now can select the next sketch down and the next one as well. You should look at where the yellow drag handle is positioned and manipulate it into the best possible position you think may result in the shape you want. This often takes a lot of experimentation. Click OK and you feel you have what you want, and you will see that you can create very unusual organic like shapes. As always, you can go back and manipulate each sketch by double clicking on it, perhaps making the inner part smaller and updating it as to create a different shape. You can activate one of the sketches and completely delete it, then draw in another sketch and even a different position and update it, and quickly and easily you can create interesting shapes. If we now go back to the features drop down menu and redefine the loft, if you select one of the sketches and move it up in the chain, you will see that you will end up with a different sort of shape. It's always important that you get the sketches in the right order to create the shape. Otherwise you may end up with a shape which does not look correct. So redefine it again and move the sketch into the right order and click OK.